We are aging, and it's inevitable. Around the age of 30, our bodies begin slowing down. This means people typically start experiencing weight gain, low energy, and decreased stamina, to name a few. Human growth hormone, or HGH, is a highly studied, well-documented hormone, and as a person ages, the amount of HGH that their body produces declines. So what can be done? At New You Life, our goal is to help you attain optimal health with quality and innovation working at the cellular level, which is why we bring you Somaderm Gel, a cutting-edge scientific breakthrough utilizing the power of HGH. Somaderm Gel should always be applied to the thin areas of the skin. This ensures that the gel will be transported directly to the bloodstream. Why should you try Somaderm Gel? When taking hormones orally, pills and sprays lose a majority of their potency in the mouth and gut, rendering those products ineffective. And injectable forms of HGH are not only invasive and expensive, but they have the potential to cause serious side effects. Luckily, Somaderm Gel is a low-dose, transdermal form which has been formulated to slowly elevate HGH levels in the body. Don't accept the symptoms of aging. Regain your youth with the only transdermal OTC human growth hormone product available. Somaderm Gel, the ageless standard.
Let's face the real truth. Losing weight can be one of the most difficult things to do. Every single day, you're bombarded with daily tasks involving work and family. But still, deep down, you want to drop those pesky pounds of fat once and for all. You want to step in front of the mirror and be happy with what you see. You want clothes to fit and look amazing on your body. You want more energy. You want people to notice how great you look. You also know that diet and exercise are the real secrets to melting off your most stubborn and embarrassing body fat. But you simply don't have the time to slave away at a packed gym, plan every meal, or invest in the next fad diet. You want something that works. So what's the simplest and most impactful solution to getting rid of unwanted fat? The answer begins with Keto Gen 4. Keto Gen 4 is your key to harness the proven fat-burning power of ketosis in the body. Ketosis occurs when your body begins to burn fat for energy production. When you're in ketosis, your body is at its most efficient metabolic state. To get a nutritional state of ketosis requires a strict diet, an intense exercise regime, and immense effort. Entering a state of ketosis can often take days. The bottom line is, attaining ketosis is not easy and can be extremely frustrating. Keto Gen 4's cutting-edge formula was developed for people just like yourself who want to easily and quickly reach the optimum fat-burning state of ketosis. Our exclusive 4-BHB salt combo provides an immediate source of exogenous ketones, along with natural vitamins and nutrients to rapidly put your body in ketosis, so it can efficiently burn your extra fat for fuel. You can also reach a peak level of ketosis within hours, not days. Along with the BHB salts, Keto Gen 4 also includes vital nutrients to help alleviate many of the most common and uncomfortable side effects that can occur during ketosis. This exclusive formula gives your body everything it needs to achieve the benefits of ketosis while ensuring you feel your absolute best. Other keto products on the market only contain 3 BHB salts and don't have any ingredients to help combat the uncomfortable side effects of ketosis. In a nutshell, Keto Gen 4 is the most innovative and complete keto supplement on the market today. Experience Keto Gen 4 for yourself so you can start to enjoy a much healthier and happier new you.
We are aging, and it's inevitable. Around the age of 30, our bodies begin slowing down. This means people typically start experiencing weight gain, low energy, and decreased stamina, to name a few. Human growth hormone, or HGH, is a highly studied, well-documented hormone. And as a person ages, the amount of HGH that their body produces declines. So what can be done? At New You Life, our goal is to help you attain optimal health with quality and innovation working at the cellular level, which is why we bring you Somaderm Gel, a cutting-edge scientific breakthrough utilizing the power of HGH. Somaderm Gel should always be applied to the thin areas of the skin. This ensures that the gel will be transported directly to the bloodstream. Why should you try Somaderm Gel? When taking hormones orally, pills and sprays lose a majority of their potency in the mouth and gut, rendering those products ineffective. And injectable forms of HGH are not only invasive and expensive, but they have the potential to cause serious side effects. Luckily, Somaderm Gel is a low-dose, transdermal form which has been formulated to slowly elevate HGH levels in the body. Don't accept the symptoms of aging. Regain your youth with the only transdermal OTC human growth hormone product available, Somaderm Gel, the ageless standard.
Hey New You Life, it's Thomas DeLauer, and I'm super sorry that I can't be there in person. Originally, I really wanted to, but unfortunately I had some trips that were scheduled out this weekend, so here I am on video. Now, those of you that know me, you've probably seen some of my videos online, maybe you've seen me on YouTube, maybe you've seen me talking about various health topics, but those of you that don't know me, my name is Thomas DeLauer, and I'm most noted for my 100-pound transformation from a 280-pound corporate executive to the person that you see in front of you today. So my passion with what I do is in helping people understand how to live a healthy lifestyle, but apply it in ways that are fun, but also teach them the science and teach them what's really going on in their bodies. Because I'm a firm believer that with education comes adherence. And when it comes down to making these decisions that you need to make to live a healthy lifestyle, you have to be armed with the right knowledge. So I've dedicated my life to helping people understand how their body works and how they can make themselves the most optimized version of themselves ever imaginable.
Hello everybody, thank you for being here today. This is Alexi Goldstein at New Your Life, and I'm here today to everybody already knows him, as the world-renowned fitness and nutrition expert, Thomas DeLauer. Thank you for being here tonight. We're here to share with everybody advice about nutrition, health, and body transformation.
Alexi, I appreciate you having me here. And it's my goal to be able to take some of the amazing work that Alexi's done and be able to translate it and explain it in a way that everybody understands and how they can apply it in a way to truly get healthy. So we're here today to talk mainly about the ketogenic diet. And in case you guys don't know a little bit about me, just briefly, I was formerly 280 pounds working in the corporate healthcare world, lost about 100 pounds utilizing the ketogenic diet and periods of intermittent fasting. So through that, my own experiences, and of course a lot of research and being in the healthcare world, I've become a pretty decent expert in the ketogenic diet. So I want to be able to take some of my knowledge and explain some of the great things with the ketogenic diet and how it can apply to you.
So today I come from a little bit opposite side on the keto diet. Keto diet is one of the amazing diets that are out there today. I consider myself a product expert at least, and I'm a problem solver. So I look at all the diets over the last 2-3 decades, and I find diets come and go. And the one that I've been noticing the last 10 years, over a decade that's been around, is powerful and it's changed many lives and changed people's bodies, and people have stuck with it, and it's one of the healthiest diets around is the keto diet. That's why I'm with an expert like you to help educate people, know more, and feel safe about this body transformation diet and how to make people comfortable being on it and changing their lives on their own without going through the keto difficulties.
Yeah, definitely. So the ketogenic diet is something you've probably heard about by now. You've at least heard the terms keto, or ketosis thrown around, and you may or may not know exactly how it works in the body. So I want to just give a quick rundown for everybody, just what it is and what's happening. So the process of creating ketones or being in keto or in ketosis is actually a pretty simple process. I think it gets overcomplicated a lot, and it confuses people and sometimes scares people. The simple thought is, or the simple process is, that the body creates energy from its own fat stores when carbohydrates are limited. And at first that sounds scary because you're like, oh no, that means I have to get away from my carbohydrates. And the fact is that there's so many amazing things out there that the ketogenic diet is pretty easy to stick to these days. You just want to make sure that you're taking the right steps and using the appropriate measures to get the most out of it. So the ketogenic diet's been taking the world by storm. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people just make some radical transformations, some amazing progress with both their health, fitness, and even cognitive goals. We just need to help everyone overcome these obstacles and overcome some of these problems.
Absolutely, I could not agree more. Most people around, of course, we live in the United States, and we have so many people that are overweight right here in this country. And one way for us to contribute to help educate people how to change their diet and improve their lifestyle, and keto comes and surfaces as one of the safest and easiest and healthiest diets to do. Now, there's a lot of controversy about can we do this? Can I do this? And we're not talking about the person that's fit and healthy and has the mind determination to actually do it. We're talking about the average person that's sitting on the opposite side of the camera, that's listening and saying, hey, can I do this? Is this diet for me? Is this too difficult? So our job here today is to lead you in a direction where you understand where this is something that's very easy and it's been done. And thousands of people have done it right here in this country. And there's many means that we can actually help you achieve this diet, achieve ketosis, and safely, right? And change your body and begin the transformation. So.
No, it's very well said, and I think that's a great transition into some of the common misconceptions surrounding the ketogenic diet, and I think it's important that we address some of those because, quite frankly, they're just that. They're misconceptions, and it's not. People come out and they say things about the keto diet in terms of, oh, we need carbohydrates to survive, or this can happen in keto. It's really just misinformation that's out there because this is something that hasn't gotten out to the masses as much as it should. It's great bodies of evidence. There's tremendous research backing up the ketogenic diet in so many different realms. So, some of the things that people talk about are things just like that. Oh, you need carbohydrates to survive. It's very important to know that even when you're on a ketogenic diet, your body still creates carbohydrates for your body's specific functions. For example, your brain requires carbohydrates. So that doesn't mean that when you're on a keto diet and you're not eating carbs, that your brain is just starved of carbs. The body has unique ways of actually creating carbohydrates endogenously within its own body, within yourself. So you're never running out of carbohydrates or running out of glucose. That's just a common myth. So I just want to make sure that we get that out there because it's a big reason that people usually stay away from the keto diet.
I love this. This is awesome. So this is where you guys are hearing about the word endogenous first, and then there's something called exogenous at the same time, right? So endogenous, your body feeds on sugar, okay, glucose. And 60%, and you need your brain to function, and it feeds on glucose. And what do you do when you actually pull glucose out of your diet? You're not going to starve. After you train your body to go into ketosis, your body actually can start utilizing its own BHBs produced by the liver after you get onto that diet, and that will feed your brain and will keep you healthy. You'll be focused and alert, and you'll be able to function and stay and continue on this diet. I hate the word diet, but maybe we should use a different word for it. But it's actually a lifestyle where you actually eliminate one of the most addictive drugs on the planet, which is sugar. And we all know about the dangers of sugar. So.
And you touched on a great thing. It's not really a diet. It is a lifestyle. It's more of I call it a movement. And the reason I call it a movement is simply because the ketogenic diet is just changing how we look at food altogether. So it's changing, it's a health movement. It really is. Where I like to think of the ketogenic diet as not a diet, but it's the slow eviction of sugar out of our lives. That's what's great about this. So if anything else comes from the ketogenic diet, it's at least teaching people that we don't need these constant influx of starches and carbohydrates to survive and live an optimal life.
What's going on? Hey everybody, it's Chris. Hey, I woke up this morning feeling phenomenal and wanted to share with you my 60-day testimonial review on Somaderm. So I've been taking it. It's now 60 days and I feel amazing. I sleep like a rock. As you can tell, I'm trying to wake up. I sleep like a rock. I've got insane amounts of energy. My right knee, I'm a veteran, a disabled veteran, and my right knee I've had completely torn my lateral meniscus, cracked my patella, just had a bunch of stuff done, partial tear in my ACL, and fell out of an aircraft. Had that happen back in 06, 07, right there towards the end. And it's always kind of hurt, you know, when it storms, when it rains, when I leg press, and I leg press a lot of weight, and I squat a lot, that type of thing. And it would always bug me like on the side and on the back, especially if like I'm doing, what's that thing where in CrossFit you sit on it and you do the row? Yeah, like the row type thing. Man, my knee would it would almost lock up. So I've had to stay away from that exercise. Well, it's just been feeling so ridiculously good lately that I jumped on there and the back of my knee did not hurt a bit. And I don't, like, you read all the stuff and then you're like, hey, this is, you know, this must really work for people. It's, you know, healing people's joints and the shoulders, and you're reading the men's testimonial group and the women's testimonial group, and you're like, oh my gosh, this stuff is pretty cool. But you always feel like it's hype, you know, okay, where's the hype at? And I'm telling you right now, guys, there is no hype. Like, I've never been able to be on it, so I never knew that it really was this way. My knee has zero pain. Zero. There is none anymore. Not when I wake up, not when it's about to storm. I mean, there is literally zero pain. And I'm just really, really excited for everybody. I feel like anybody who's going to be getting on this is going to be in such a good position. And it's just going to help us so much. It's going to help us so much just with the aging and with everything else. So I wanted to share something else that just kind of blew me away. Guys, I haven't been under 190 pounds, even when I was a boxing coach, where I was teaching 3 classes that were 1,000-calorie classes every single day for 5 days a week. I could not get myself under 190. It was like, what am I doing? Why can't I cut this weight? And this morning, I woke up. This is my 60 days, so let me just show you. Look at this and how crazy this is. I've not been doing anything different. Oh, how did I gain 0.2? I'm right there at 190. I actually, when I jumped on there this morning, I think I just chugged this water bottle or something. I was 189.9. And I was like, oh my gosh, because I haven't seen 180 or 100. No, I haven't been in the 180s for, oh gosh, I can't even tell you. I mean, it had to be over a decade ago, because I've been 210, 215. When I was in the health, I got real big, real bulky, you know, and I was messing around with steroids and just all sorts of stuff, and it messed me all up. And that's going to be a story that I do want to share to you guys at a later date on how this has helped me with my natural test levels, because I am going to be getting my blood work done, and I'd like to share all those results with you and stuff too. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, my 60-day honest review of Somaderm and New You Life, and I'm extremely excited for what this is going to do with people and what it has been doing with people over the last 7 years. And there's a reason why it's got a 90% retention rate, and I'm starting to really see the benefits now going here on my second month. So here's to 60 days, and I can't wait to roll into 90. Thanks, have a good day.
Thomas, what do you think is the best time to take BHB exogenous ketones?
Yeah, so ketones have an interesting, exogenous ketones have an interesting application within the body. You want to be taking them generally with your meals or surrounding exercise. And the reason is simply because in between your meals is the optimal time for your body to be producing its own ketones from body fat. So you want to make sure that the body is using that period of time to naturally produce its own. That's a really good, what you don't want to do is use exogenous ketones to just stop that production. You want to use exogenous ketones to heighten your level of ketones when you need them the most, when you need more energy, when you just need to boost your ketone levels to help sort of prime that pump, right? So along with meals is great, or if you're going to be going into a workout where you just need a little bit more energy. Because what ends up happening when you work out, a lot of times people think that you're going to produce more ketones when you work out. It's actually the opposite. The body goes into some sparing mechanisms where it actually increases its natural blood sugar and actually kind of kicks you out of ketosis a little bit during a workout. So if you're, for example, a good application would be if you are, I'm just going to use a simple example. Let's say you do CrossFit. I know that's extreme. Not everyone does CrossFit, but and you want to be able to keep your energy and stamina high, but you also need to have a good degree of cognitive function. You need to keep your brain heightened, your brain energy heightened, because you're concentrating on doing moves that could be dangerous, right? Like, you don't want to be lifting a barbell over your head if your brain's foggy or you're fatigued, right? So what happens if you use exogenous ketones around a workout is it allows you to still push through physically, but you have the ketones that are now present that allow your brain to function at a high level. So you actually develop, a good level of agility because you can think. You can think as fast as your body is moving, which is usually the downfall for most athletes. And I know this isn't, a product that's just for athletes from what I understand, but it's just a good example to explain.
What about this? This is a great answer, by the way. I'm 100% online with you on that one. Age, is there an age limit? Who can use the product? Who can use exogenous ketones? Is it safe for 20-year-old, an 18-year-old, say for a 40-year-old, an 80-year-old, 60-year-old?
Yeah, I always say, any adult, really. The research just isn't out there for children right now. And it's there's just not a lot of bodies of evidence out there because it hasn't been looked at. And generally speaking, there's a lot of moving pieces with children anyway. But any adult really at any age can still see the effect from an exogenous ketone. It's pretty universal there.
Thomas, thank you so much. You've given us some amazing tips today about the keto diet. And